People always ask me, Sarah, do you hold your threads when you start to sew? And I've actually not done so for a long, long time. And that's because I let the machine always stop with the needle up when I'm done. I rarely touch the hand wheel, and when I do, I make sure that as I turn it, that the take-up lever comes up to the highest position. Now your machine's going to do that for you automatically, like when you use the needle up-down function, or you use the thread snips where it's cutting the thread and then making sure everything is like back where it needs to start for the next stitch. So when I take my thread and I bring it down the middle of the foot and off to the side, sometimes you'll see me do it out here about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, or 12 o'clock here, and go out the back, but it's over here on this part of the machine. As the presser foot goes down, the foot is actually holding that thread, and because the last stitch was completed properly, for example, with the thread snips, everything is brought up to the highest position, everything's where I need to be, is I don't need to hold that thread every time I start to sew. So if you get in the habit of not having to touch the hand wheel and turning it, so if the needle is down, I'm not bringing that needle partially up and then lifting up my presser foot, for example, the take-up lever is not at the highest position. That's when people get in trouble because they'll pull this out, or actually I can't pull it out because it's like still left on half of the stitch that it's not completed. But as soon as I start to sew, when everything is like left at the right position, I don't have any problem. So that's really what you're after, is not having to hold the thread so much on the electronic machines.